that. It's here. You see where my finger on it? Can you see where it is? And it's sweet. Yes, you can see it. And it sweeps
Because
down.
I can't get my computer started, so I gotta look at my phone. So I gotta look way up close. Thank you.
Yeah. It sweeps along the occiput here, the spinal opening, sweeps along the occiput, and the tissues that are continuous with bone, the ligaments, continuous bone with bone, come across the occiput and they come across the sphenoid and they connect to the ethmoid. So this is the top core, top front core bone, bottom back core bone. Yes. Now, there's magic here. The magic is that we know that the coccyx is crazy wild awake. No one in this room can say that's not true anymore. It's just wild, right? And it's almost like a bird tail down there. It's like, ah, yeah, I can do anything I want, free the tail, right? Well, now we have a top. We have a top, and the top is the ethmoid. And it goes front body to back body to front body, right through us. And this bone, this little ethmoid that we are now going to begin to teach as part of the spine or the core, we don't have to call it spine, the core bony structure. This little guy is full of magnetic particles that figure out which way is up. Birds have them. Birds have ethmoids, and the little magnetic particles in the bird ethmoid will take the bird in the direction that it needs and wants to go. So in a way, in our spine, when we have this up here, and we have the tail, you can't do it without the tail. You just can't. It can't connect if it doesn't connect. The connection has to be all the way through the whole thing, and that's why we do so much to free the spine. This rises up, but if you don't take the tail with it, it's empty of curiosity. Right? Curiosity is so perfect. It's empty of curiosity. But if it's got the tail, then it just goes. Levity, magnetism, and the magnetism that rises also causes the spine not to get jammed down in the sacrum. This whole idea that the spine is wedged into the bones of the pelvis, it's just not true. It's just not true. It doesn't want to be anyway. It may be, but it's free in there. So spine is now, or core bony structure is from the ethmoid in the head to the coccyx in the back, front to back, back to front, rising and descending. But the energy of the rising of the ethmoid is very light. Listen. The energy of the coccyx descending is very light. This is not a heavy, earthy kind of, when we talk about these bones, the pelvic bones, then we're talking about that heavy, earthy. The coccyx isn't like that. It's like the back of the bird.